and the spotlight's on me. Welcome to Baltimore, and welcome to JuliaCon 2019. A lot of you have probably been wondering, JuliaCon, what's the relation between Julia Programming, School of Nursing, School of Pharmacy? Well, there are a lot of reasons behind, but I'll just cut it short and tell you that pharma is a very new entrant into the Julia world. So, more than you think, it's not just biology, but there's a lot of math and numerics that go into pharma decisions. So it's a new world, and that's why we are in this medical campus here. And I hope you all have a lot of fun. And I'll turn it over to Jane, who's the executive co-chair of this conference, and she will guide you through the rest of the program.
So hi everyone, my name is Jane Harriman, and on behalf of the rest of the JuliaCon organizing committee, I'm happy to welcome you here and also to thank you for coming to JuliaCon 2019. First off, I wanted to emphasize the extent to which this is really a community-driven event. It exists because we have users who are enthusiastic enough about both the Julia language and the Julia community to spend their time on this event, whether that means helping to organize the event itself or just showing up and attending and spending time with other enthusiastic users and taking the time out of their work week to learn more about uses of the language and new developments to the language itself. So for me, this is my third JuliaCon, and in spite of all the really wonderful content that gets provided at this conference, it's really, again, this community nature of the event that has had me excited about coming back each year. It's the opportunity to interact with other really thoughtful and kind and helpful and enthusiastic members of our community. So I hope that this week will be similarly valuable for all of you. Of course, JuliaCon couldn't take place if it weren't for our sponsors. This year we had the Sloan Foundation and the University of Maryland School of Pharmacy as platinum sponsors. For our gold sponsors, we had the Moore Foundation, Intel, JP Morgan, Julia Computing, and Relational AI. And then our silver sponsors this year included Conning, Google, Nvidia, Jeffrey Sarnoff, NVIDIA, Zapata, and Zeta Labs. So we're really grateful to have the involvement of all of these sponsors in JuliaCon 2019. They really do make JuliaCon possible, and so I hope that you'll join me in giving them a round of applause. So we have a lot planned for you in the next few days, including the dinner cruise tonight. Boarding is going to begin at 7 p.m., rain or shine, and it actually starts at 7:30, so you have to be there by 7:30 p.m. You should bring your conference badges to get entry to the cruise. It'll end at 10 p.m. and dinner will be provided during the event. Lunch today, if you would like to get a pre-ordered lunch, you can fill out a form at the registration desk by 9:30 if you haven't done so already. We'll have a conference photo tomorrow, Wednesday, at noon, and that'll be out on the grassy area outside this main room. So that'll be just before people disperse for lunch. Then poster presenters will be presenting both Wednesday and Thursday morning during our coffee breaks in room 351. So they should set up their posters in room 351 by 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. Another item that's not on the schedule is an info session about organizing JuliaCon for next year. So that'll take place today in room 351 during the morning coffee break, which starts at, I think, 10:10 a.m. Another note is that if you'd like to connect to Wi-Fi, the network that you can use is UMConf. Our login is JuliaCon, and the password is JuliaCon 2019. So finally, I hope that you'll take a minute or two to look over our code of conduct at some point. The idea is really just to be excellent to everyone that you interact with this week. If you do have any experiences where you feel like the COC was violated or just that leave you feeling uncomfortable, we have contact information for a few people who would be really happy to talk to you. So with that, thank you again for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful week. And I'd like to introduce you to Corporal DeGio, who has a few safety announcements.
Good morning. How's everyone? Figured I'd use this microphone so I don't have to use the cop voice and yell. Well, I got 2 laughs at that joke. Sorry you're stuck with me. I know everybody wants to see Lacey. So I'm here to talk to you guys a little bit about safety, everybody's favorite topic. We're going to keep it really simple, okay? I've been with the University Police Department for 12 years. I really like it. I'm very proud of this agency where we work very hard to keep our community safe, and we are a very community-oriented police department. We work 365, 7 days a week. We have cars, motorcycles, Segways, foot patrol, ATVs, you name it. We got it. We work hand in hand with the Baltimore Police Department and all the other surrounding agencies. So I say all that to say this: we're here for you. We really are. We care. We want you guys to be safe, okay? And we want to be here to provide any services that you need. A couple of safety tips. Basic stuff, real basic. You're in Baltimore. There is crime here, okay? I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm sure you're all aware, okay? But stick to the basics. Stay on the main streets. Walk in groups. Be aware of your surroundings. Look at all the intersections. Look at the street names in case you need to call for help. You know where you are. I'm sure this area is foreign to a lot of you. So be aware of your surroundings, okay? And the biggest one is don't walk around with your devices in full view, okay? Lock your stuff up, all right? It's very easy for someone to come from behind you if you're walking down the street with your phone out like this, texting, oblivious to the world. It's very easy for someone to come up behind you, take your phone out of your hand, and they're gone. And what can you tell us? Well, somebody came up behind me, I didn't see what he looked like, took my phone and ran. They turned the phone off. There goes your Find My iPhone or tracking software, all right? And it's gone. It happens a lot, all right? So please lock your stuff up. Lock your stuff. I can't say it enough. If you're renting a car, if you're traveling and you're going to lunch, don't leave your backpack with your laptop in the classroom unattended for an hour and come back and expect it to be there. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be harsh, but these are just simple things, okay, that'll hopefully alleviate any problems you guys have down here. We want you to have a great time. We're here for you. Couple of quick things. This is our campus police webpage, so umaryland.edu/police. You'll see on the left side here, this has some tabs here for services. One of those services is the escort service, all right? For students, faculty, staff on campus, you guys included. We have 24/7 walking escorts by security officers. So this is on the campus and about 2 blocks outside of campus. So if you guys are going to be traversing late at night or something like that, I'm not suggesting it, but if you are, feel free to give us a call. Our phone number, put this in your phones or whatever your device is. You can also find it on the webpage, but it's 410-706-6882. That's non-emergency, 24/7. Feel free to call. You're not disturbing us, and you're not taking time away from anybody who is calling for a serious emergency, okay? Again, it's 410-706-6882. All right? If you're curious about some of the crime that's going on down here, we are on the University of Maryland Baltimore campus kind of in a bubble. The University Police Department works very hard. We flood the streets with officers. We probably have about 3 times as many units in an area that, say, the Baltimore Police Department does, okay? And that's one of the reasons why our crime stats are so much better. And I'm not bashing the Baltimore Police Department. I'm just saying we're very fortunate, okay? So you are in a safe area, but do yourselves a favor and, utilize those safety tips that I gave you. Stick to the main streets: Baltimore Street, Fayette Street, Lombard Street, Pratt Street, the main arteries. If you're walking around and there's a shortcut through an alley and it's dark, it's got dark. Am I about to get robbed? So listen to your instincts, okay? If your GPS is showing you a shortcut through some dark alley and it doesn't feel right, hello, don't go down the alley, okay? Stick to the main arteries, please. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of your surroundings. Lock your stuff up, all right? Please. 410-706-6882, University of Maryland, Baltimore Police Department. We're here for you. Call us if you need anything. Anybody have any questions for me? No? Nothing? All right. Sir? Relatively speaking, yeah. The harbor is a... see, now here's what's going to happen. I'll say yes.
Like the screen didn't go.
No.
That screen went dark.
The harbor is one of the safer locations in the city, okay?
Well, he's talking.
Just stick to the main arteries, head straight down Pratt Street. It'll be right on your right-hand side. You know, it's a beautiful city. There is a lot of history here, a lot of good things to see. But you got to be smart about it, okay? Be smart about it. Anything else, sir?
Small road, Dover Street, where the Babe Ruth, is that reasonably safe?
Yeah, that's reasonably safe. That's it. That's within, yeah, that's, it is. And I thank you for bringing that up. If you look at the services tab, when you go to the, when you click on that, it'll open up like the walking escort service or the escort service, and it'll show you a map of everywhere we go if you were curious. If you had some time later tonight at the hotel, whatever, and you wanted to see kind of where we go, where we can take you, where we can go with you. Well, no. It's there, trust me. Anything else?
In an emergency, do we call your emergency number or the 911?
Good question. Always start with 911. Our dispatchers monitor the BPD channels, so if they hear that you call and you're in distress and you need help, they will send one of our units. If it's within the University of Maryland Baltimore Police jurisdiction or surrounding area, we will send a unit to you. 9 times out of 10, we'll be there faster than the BPD will, and we'll get you the help that you need. All right? If it's anything else non-emergency related, feel free, give us a call. Anything else? All right, that wasn't too bad. All right, you guys, welcome to Baltimore. Enjoy your time here. Please don't hesitate to call if you need anything.
And with that, I'd like to introduce our first keynote speaker, Madeline Udell, who is an assistant professor at Cornell, as long as a long-standing member of the Julia community. Her research is within optimization and machine learning, and you might know her for convex.gal, which is one of the multiple open source libraries she's developed.
Great. Thank